Queen Shay is back, as I had officially promised you guys, and I'm back today with my little baby. Yes, he has just woken up, you guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the topic for the video today. Well, what I'm going to be talking about today is, like I told you guys last time, about pregnancy and postpartum, you guys. But before we go there, I do want to go ahead and let you guys know that I'm going to be doing challenges and pranks for you guys later on. I do have a few video requests that I have to get through right now, but they're going to be there, and he wants to be crawling in the floor right now. Go ahead, Papa. Alright, so I made a list right now as to like stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's not in actual order, but it's kind of like random stuff that I had. Okay, so let me go ahead and start with this. Alright, so let's talk about pregnancy in general. Pregnancy is a completely different experience. It is like very different. Like, how to explain it to you guys, because like every woman is different. Also, every pregnancy is completely different. No woman goes through the same pregnancy. My pregnancy was very good. Like, I didn't have much of vomiting. I didn't have too many cravings. Yeah, I didn't have too many bad stuff throughout my pregnancy. The only thing I had is that I felt very big towards the end. Oh, and going to the bathroom a lot. That's one thing during pregnancy, because obviously you're having a baby inside of you and he's pushing on your bladder. So you're going to be going to the bathroom a lot, and basically the no rest night starts from your pregnancy, because you have to wake up every single time just to go to the bathroom. Even if you don't feel like going, getting up, ruining your sleep, you still going to have to go, because then you're going to pee in your pants, or you're going to pee in the bed like a little kid. Alright, so let's move on to the next topic. Postpartum, you guys. Postpartum is not an easy thing either. Because, one, you just had a baby. I'm getting a call. I'll go ahead and call her in a little bit. Shit. Okay. Well, postpartum, like, you just had a baby, right? And on top of that, you are tired. But you have to get up and be a mom. Like, the moment you give birth, like, all your sleep is over. Literally starting from the hospital night once you're there. Because all the time, like, your baby, first of all, has to feed every 3 hours. Doctors and nurses are coming in teaching you, especially if you're a first mother. He's just over here feeding. Baby, come here. He's over here playing. And we're matching today, by the way. Look at us. Matching. We're matching, baby. Yeah, he just woke up, like I told y'all earlier. But yes, like, doctors are coming in, nurses are coming in, they're teaching you how to do stuff, you know? And, like, I do feel for those people who are not, like, they're just completely by themselves on this. I really do, like, consider y'all a lot, because it should be really hard. Like, I had the opportunity to have my family around, my mom, my grandma, my auntie, everybody helped me around. But honestly, being by myself, I don't think I could have made it. And that's why I really consider you guys, because it's a really hard thing to do, especially with no sleep. And I love my sleep, you guys. I really do. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Labor. Let me tell you guys about my labor and how it went. So this was that very same day, the 15th, January 13th, when my baby was born. At 5 a.m., my water broke, okay? But it was so weird, because you know how you guys think, like, it's in the movies, like, how if your water breaks, you have to go running to the hospital, you're going to be in pain and all this. Y'all, I was in zero pain. Literally, all I know is when I woke up, I saw, like, a gush. Like, that's what woke me up. I felt like a gush of water. And I'm like, oh shit, I think my water broke. And I woke up my husband. I'm like, I think my water broke. And so, like, I go to the bathroom and I see this big gush. It's like kind of like a pinkish type of gush. I don't know if every girl has had it the same way. That's the color that it looked like for me, you know. So we're like, oh shit, yeah, water broke. But mind you, this whole time I'm in no pain whatsoever, you guys. Literally no pain at all. So we were just taking our time, getting ready just to go to the hospital. We go to the hospital, we get there like around 7 a.m. Once we're there, I found out that I'm already dilating 4. And for those of you who don't know, you have to be dilating 10 to be able to push the baby. Well, I was only dilating 4, but it was that I was already like about to give birth. So y'all gonna be hearing him the whole time, you know. That y'all just have to get used to my baby now. Because before I didn't have one, now I do. So now he's just around all the time, you guys. So get used to it. Anyways, so yes, like when we got there, I was dilating 4. They take me to the room. When I'm in the room, still I'm with no pain. But they put in this medicine to be able to help with the contractions, to be able to dilate more. And that one medicine, y'all, that one medicine is what gave me pain. And I said, as long as I don't, like, I'm going to try to hold the most pain that I can and not use the epidural. But you guys, I hate pain. I couldn't handle it. So I told them once I started feeling pain, I was like, get me this damn epidural. I was like, get me the epidural. I got the epidural. It made labor easier. Like, it's not like you're obviously not gonna feel that much pain, but you are gonna still feel a little bit of the contractions while you're at it. Well, to tell you guys, I was there for like a good 10 hours. It's like my body was basically dilating by the hour. So around 10 hours, and I'm already finally dilating 10, right? When I finally get to 10, the doctor get me in a sitting position, because my baby's head was already there, but they just wanted to get me sitting so he can like go down a little bit more so I don't have to push that much. And this is something like that happened to me. I've heard other experiences, and it's not the same way. Some of them just make them push right away. It also depends on your doctor. My doctor did that. And pushing itself, once they finally like said, oh, it's time to push, and you're moving the camera, little one. Me está moviendo la cámara. Me está moviendo la cámara. Oh, I usually just mostly speak Spanish to my little one. I try to get both languages in so he can know both languages. But anyways, let's go ahead and keep going with the story. Once it's time for pushing, I was only pushing for like 20 minutes. And it was kind of weird, you know, like it was funny because they told me like, oh, push like if you're taking a shit. Your knees are all the way up and you're like, yo, it's so funny. But it didn't hurt. It hurt, but I don't think it was as bad as people would say. Like, I think it was, how do I say it? I would go through it again. You know, I would have another one and go through it again, because for me, it wasn't that bad. To be honest with you guys, I think the worst part of it all, like, to me, what makes me think about, like, even having another baby is, like, the nights of having a newborn. Newborns, he's so beautiful. They are so beautiful, but it's very exhausting because you know you have to give them milk every 3 hours. So you have to be up every 3 hours, especially breastfeeding, you guys. Especially if you're breastfeeding. I actually didn't know that breastfeeding hurts. I may actually be sounding stupid about this, but yeah, mi amor, espera tu momento. He wants me to take him out his little walker right now, but he can stay there for a little bit more. But what you call it? So yeah, I didn't know that breastfeeding actually hurts, especially if you're not lactating enough milk. Like the very first time when they lax Sean, oh, that is so painful, you guys. I was actually one of those women who actually didn't lactate enough milk. Like, I was trying to breastfeed for like the first 2 weeks, but I felt like my baby just wasn't like having enough food, you know. So I started giving formula, and after 2 weeks he was just drinking formula. But at least he got the very first milk, which is, I believe it's called the colostrum, which is the very the most important one because it has a lot of nutrients and stuff in it. That's what most doctors told me. Another thing I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys is about a night with a newborn. Newborn nights is like I told you earlier, newborns, they have to drink milk every 3 hours. Well, at least that was in my case. There's some other mothers who say like their kid, once they're just born, they don't really like get up for milk or anything. But let me tell you, my little one was a clock. But there's also kind of like controversy over that, because there's doctors that tell you like, oh, even if he doesn't wake up throughout the night, like when they're newborns, you have to wake them up every 3 hours to give them food, because they have to have food every 3 hours so the little stomach can open up a little bit more. And there's some people who just say, oh no, my kid sleeps up through the whole night and he's good. You know, so honestly, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what's the best option. My kid, I decided to give him milk every 3 hours up until he was like 4 months, and then he was drinking every 3-4 hours around there. But on top of that, I also gave him solids already at 4 months. Let me go ahead and take care of him a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I gave him a little snack that so he can eat right now. Well, so at 4 months, I started giving him solids, and this is another controversy because doctors here tell you that your kid, you can't give him solids till he's 6 months. But my parents, like mostly Latin people, would actually just tell you like, oh, hey, just give him food already. He's 4 months. He could start eating as long as it's like very, what you call it, when you use a batidora. Man, I get my English and my Spanish confused so bad because I'm used to just speaking mostly Spanish now because my husband, he speaks Spanish. And so like my English, I feel like I'm mixing it with my Spanish and it's just like getting all mixed up right here. But yes, the thing to mix it really well, just mix it really well where it looks like a potato, all the foods, every single type of food. Or there's Gerber at the store, but I like making it more natural. Okay, so yes, I started giving my baby food since he was 4 months, and now he eats anything. Like literally this morning, he ate scrambled eggs and then a yogurt after. So yes, he be, oh y'all, everything I eat, he's over there saying, Mommy, I love you. He's like watching me over here. Baby, I love you. Baby. So yes, like literally, he eats everything, and when I'm sitting down, he cannot see me with a plate of food. Because when I eat something he wants of it, he starts doing this. He looks at me like, and it says, Alright, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up with, let's see, because I have a lot more stuff to tell you guys, but I don't want to make the video too long. So I'm probably going to do a part 2. So let me know if y'all want a part 2 of this, and I'll tell you every other stuff that I have. Let me tell you essentials that you probably won't need. One thing that was really helpful with me is those baby pillows. Let me show you the pillow. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so this pillow right here, these types of pillow are a lifesaver, especially throughout the night with a newborn, you guys. I'm gonna give, this is the last thing, like little tip I'm gonna give you guys, and I probably will give y'all like a part 2. Just let me know if you guys want it, okay? But let me tell you, this pillow, when you are sleepy and you have to get up at night to give milk to your little one, you just put it on like this. I don't know if you can see like that. You see that? Right there. You put it on, you lay your baby on here, and you give him milk, give him or her milk. Oh, and that's really good also for both formula and breastfeeding, y'all. It's a lifesaver. You could just be chilling there and your baby will be feeding, because let me tell you, having to hold them gets tiring, especially if you're sleeping. As a new mom, you're going to be sleepy. You're going to be tired. You know, I had the times where the bottle wasn't even in his mouth because I was falling asleep. Literally, my eyes would go like, it literally, like, it's a natural thing because you are tired. You are a new mom. You're not used to it. So don't blame yourself for it, especially breastfeeding too. Like, especially with the things of stories that has happened. Like, honestly, do not blame yourself. It's something like you're tired, you know. Obviously, like, you're always gonna have to be making sure that your baby's good and everything. That's when you tend to wake up. But you are tired. Have someone next to you also. So like they see what you're doing. Take turns with your partner, because y'all are gonna be tired. And let me tell you, my partner, he was very helpful at the very beginning. Partners are helpful at the beginning. After that, they just like, oh, they stop helping. But yes, this is a really pillow. I think this is the best tip I'm giving you guys, honestly, especially as a new mom. This pillow, I don't use it anymore because now he sometimes even holds his bottle by himself. He feeds like once a night. So yeah, my kid never like, he sleeps throughout the night, but he just like does like a little like you know, and if I don't give him milk on time, he will wake up. So I quickly run, make him prepare his milk, give him milk, and he goes back to sleep. Well, he never like doesn't wake up, but he just stays chilled and doesn't wake up until 9 a.m. 10 a.m. around there. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here because if I keep talking more, it's gonna be a 30-minute long video, and I know you're probably gonna get bored of a 30-minute long video. So let me know if y'all want a part 2, and I also gotta go feed my child. This is the thing about being a mom, you know? Alright, well, thank you guys for tuning in today. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Go ahead and like this video. And, well, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you. See you back next time. Bye.